Welcome to the Mountains Podcast. It is July 5th. I'm Matt Schroeder, and I'm here with my good friends and longtime neighbors, Natalie and Amanda. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Amanda.
Glad to be here.
All right, cool. So we've known each other for a little while now. It's pretty amazing how we've stayed friends for this long. I don't think I've had friends this long, except for you guys. Location probably has something to do with it. Do you guys remember, like, when we first met?
It was Hurricane Ike, right?
Yeah, Hurricane Ike. That's all I remember about Hurricane Ike. Is that it was long. It was we were without power.
Yep.
And eventually, we just became friends throughout, like, how long was it? Like 8 days?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was gone for half of it.
You were? Where were
Yeah, my dad's company evacuated us to Dallas.
you? Oh, really?
We evacuated also afterwards because our power was out.
Yeah.
A tree fell on my house, but I just kind of like stayed put.
I think it was our tree.
Yeah, we're still mad at you for that. Should I have left, or like when you're in a hurricane, are you supposed to leave, or are you supposed to like stay there?
Depends what they tell you.
Well, no one told me to leave, so I must
Well,
have been good.
like Harvey, they didn't tell us to leave in the woodlands. But like
Right.
people downtown, they were like, hey, get out now.
Yeah. Where were you guys during Hurricane Harvey?
At home.
At home.
Me too. Good talk.
Okay, we need a topic.
All right. So, gender roles in society today are...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can work with
no?
that.
Okay. They're, what can we say about them?
Changing.
Yes, changing.
I would say yeah.
'Cause we were talking the other night about girls asking guys out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, that's coming more open
Mhm.
than it was before.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing to have it both ways. Like, either gender can ask out the other. Although for most of my growing up, I felt like I had to be the one to make the first move, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's held me back because, like, I didn't get a car until just recently. So, but hey, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it, girls doing it. I'm personally too scared to do it
Same.
and scared of rejection, so I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. It stresses me out.
Yeah.
But if you're confident enough, then
Oh, for
go
sure.
for it.
But I feel like I also haven't been in the situation to where I could do it,
Same.
you know?
Yeah.
So,
I think it just depends on the person.
yeah. But I'm also not, like, definitely not confident enough to, like, slide into someone's DMs.
Yeah, definitely not.
But what if a guy did that to you?
I mean, I'd be all for it.
Really?
Depending on the
If
guy.
you knew them?
If I knew them.
But
yeah.
if you didn't know them?
I think I would be uncomfortable just because I'm only 16.
I've never slid into anyone's DMs because, I mean, well, like you said, I haven't had a reason to either. But, like, once I start, like, getting on the dating scene, I'm probably not going to do that because, I don't know, I just don't think it's a good first impression. I think it would make me seem, like, much more gentlemanly if I just approached her in person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's hard at the Woodlands or, like, me going off to college. Like, campus is so big.
Mhm.
So let's say a person from OU could find me on Instagram and be like, oh, I want to go for her, but haven't seen each other on campus because campus is so large.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Yeah. Good
But
point.
if it's just, like, someone random across the country, no.
But also, you can't really get to know someone's personality
No.
through texting.
No.
So I think you definitely need to meet them in person.
And
I
I
agree.
think it's awkward to get to know each other over texting.
Because then whenever you meet in person,
Yeah,
I just feel like that would be really awkward.
it is.
Yeah. Have you been in that situation?
Mm. I'd rather it not with, like, a dating person. Like a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it's like if you see the person every day, it's like there's no excuse to not approach them. Like
I agree, yeah. If they're like in one of your classes, then just go up to them.
Yeah. I feel like people feel more inclined to say yes in person than over.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they're not as scared to do it over.
my friend Pete said that he was actually going on dates, even though he wasn't the one driving.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have the girl pick him up, or he would like have someone else give him a ride.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, I don't think I have what it takes to pull that off, because I still feel like I'm expected to like be the provider, to like, you know, take her there and make the plans. But if that works for him, like,
Why
that's
though? Why
good.
do you feel that way?
Probably like growing up in the South had something to do with it.
Yeah, but I think it's okay though for the girl to drive.
Mhm.
Like, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
Well, you
Now
have a
that
car,
I finally
so.
have, yeah. Wish I'd
I
known
mean,
that a
some
while
people
ago.
probably feel differently,
Okay.
especially growing up in Texas.
Yeah, for sure. I have a question.
Okay.
What do you guys think about guys paying on the first date?
I don't think they have to.
You don't think they have to?
Mm-mm. I think it's a polite thing to do just for anybody to offer to pay. Like, if you're going with, like, a friend or anything, just for them to offer to pay is nice, but I don't think guys have to pay on the first date.
I've been told that I should,
Yeah.
and it's not a problem right now because, to be honest, I'm still spending my parents' money.
Mm-hmm.
Although it probably won't be a problem when I start spending my own either.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's a polite thing to do. I don't think it has much to do with the gender role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So on your first date, are you gonna offer?
I might. I don't know.
I probably will too, because like I've been like out to lunch with friends who pay for me, and it's just a very kind thing. So
Yeah.
I'd like to be that nice to someone else too.
I think whoever asks who out should pay for it. So, like, if I ask you out, I think I should pay for it.
I agree, yeah.
That's a good
So even if
idea.
the girl asks the guy, I think the girl should pay for it.
I think that's a good, yeah.
Granted, if he offers, he could, but I would, even if I asked him out and he offered, I would be like, no,
Yeah.
I asked you out.
I agree.
But then when do you think that you should start trading off?
Once you're comfortable enough with that person to be like, I'm gonna pay for this meal.
Or just, like, split it, pay for your own?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I asked my dad that question. He said he paid for my mom for, like, the first few years.
Oh wow,
And I was like, geez.
that's quite a while.
Yeah. I was like, oh my. I would not expect that out of someone. 'Cause that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You go out once a week or something.
I think definitely after like the first month, I would start offering to pay.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe just like every other meal.
Just trade off.
Yeah.
Here's one that really grinds my gears. So I was walking with a group of friends we were in like Houston, and there was a group of us, and there was 3 guys and like however many girls, and one of them said that I should volunteer to walk curbside because I'm the man in that situation,
Mm-hmm.
and men are supposed to like protect their ladies from the streets and whatnot. And I had never heard of that in my life. And I was like, what are you talking about? I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, it's just good manners. It's like, you know, it's just good manners.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no. And so then, like, I came home and I asked some people who I respect about it. One person said, like, definitely, it's just, like, the chivalrous thing to do. And then, like, other people said, nah, that's, like, way old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you guys feel about that?
Well, my dad does it. Whenever we walk, he's always like, oh, let me get on the outside. And to be honest, I don't really care. You know, like, I know not to be on the street to get hit by a car. Like, I'm gonna keep my distance.
Same. I think for me, personally, it's like, it doesn't bother me.
Like, if they
Because-
want to do that,
Yeah.
sure, but I don't need you to.
Yeah. I think the same thing. I think it's old-fashioned, and gender roles aren't even a big thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you think, like, there's a slim chance that if I were to walk not curbside, that there would be a problem?
Depends on the person.
I mean, obviously there's still at least one person left who abides by those rules.
I mean, there's some people who, like, I've seen that they open the door for them and they're like, no, like, I can open my own door, and some people respect it. I think it just depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
That's where it gets really confusing for me, because it seems like we're in the middle of, like, two different viewpoints. Like, we're transitioning from, like, being old school and, like, open doors, pull out chairs,
Mm-hmm.
towards, like, it doesn't matter who does what. And
Mhm.
it's hard to know, like, when I'm with someone, which one they are. So,
Ask.
Yeah. Be like, does it bother you that I'm not on the curbside? And then if they say, yeah, it actually does, then you can discuss it from there. But personally, it wouldn't bother me.
No.
Yeah.
and also just to ask every step of the way, like, would you like me to open the door for you? Or, like, would you like me to walk curbside? That might get old, but it seems like you can't go wrong with that.
Personally, I like it. Like, when people open doors for me. Could be any gender. I think it's just nice.
I think it's just the polite
when
thing
you're
to do,
walking
yeah.
and you see someone's behind you to hold the
Mhm.
door open.
I always personally hold the door open if somebody's, or I try to, if somebody's behind me and I
Yeah.
see them, just because it's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if they're male or female.
Yeah.
Okay, now what kind of door opening do you do? Do you do, like, the one where you rush ahead and then you, like, stand behind the door and let
No.
them go ahead?
No.
You do the one where you, like, reach your arm out as
Yeah.
far as you can. See, that's, like, I do that every time, just out of habit.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, like today, I was...
And I think that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you only do that when you're with somebody. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm walking alone at school, I'm not gonna do that for people. But if I'm, like, with my friends walking, sometimes I'll do that.
See, I do it if there's, like, a group of people behind me and they're, like, right behind me. If they're, like, a mile away, then I'm not going to hold the door open for them.
Well, yeah.
But I do it at
Makes
school
sense.
depending on how many people are behind me.
Yeah. Normally, I just hand it off
Yeah,
to, like, the person behind me.
I do too.
That's kind of my strategy. Like, if my arm does not, like, stretch long enough until the next person reaches the door, I'm closing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, what other problems do we have that we need to discuss? We got doors, came up with a solution for that. We got first dates, solution for that. Hey, your mom texted you.
Yep.
What's it say? can read it in your head first.
Yeah, it's okay.
Whatever.
I guess we could talk about chairs.
Chairs?
Yeah, like pulling out a chair.
Oh.
To me, that's really, really old school.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
had somebody pull out a chair for me.
No one's done. I don't think I've ever seen my dad do that for my
No.
mom. Like, to me, I can pull it myself forward. I don't need someone to do that.
I feel like people now are just more like women. What's it called? Not women equality. I guess that's what it is.
Empowerment?
Like you can do things for yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, feminism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like we don't. Well, not everybody, but I feel like I don't need a man to do everything for me because I can pull out my own chair. I mean, it's polite, but some things are like extreme.
I'm learning so much today.
I think it just depends. You know, like opening a door, pulling out a chair is a lot different than some other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always told that like opening a door is on the same level as pulling out a chair. It's like just when you have good manners, you do that for people.
Mm-hmm.
But I always thought like it's a lot easier to just pull in your own chair than to have someone else do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's not as common anymore.
No.
And it's inefficient. It's like you're gonna make me do all the work when it's easier for you. Hello.
Well, what I don't get is if you're both sitting in a car, let's say the guy is driving and he's supposed to like open your door, how do you know if he's gonna do that? Do you just like sit there and wait? And if he doesn't do it, you just get out?
See, I just think it's so much more convenient for me to open up my own door.
Oh, same. Why do I need to sit here and wait so he can open it? So
It's also like,
step
why
out?
does he need to go all the way around the car to open my door whenever I can just do it
I guess
myself?
it's just polite and tradition. But
I was thinking about that the other day too, because then there's that awkward silence, like where you're just in the car alone, waiting for me to open your door.
yeah.
It's polite, but at the same time, it's like I'm not incapable of opening my own door.
Well, I don't think it's that it's incapable. I think it's just you're being polite and trying to treat you well.
Yeah. But also, why does the girl not go open the guy's door?
That's because it's Southern,
Yeah.
gentleman, chivalry. It's how it's been.
Yeah.
But if you want to go open a guy's door, go for it. I'm okay. He can do it himself.
I would feel like, why are you doing this
Yeah.
for me?
I'm not saying I would do it. It was theoretical.
Maybe when like a girl asks out a guy, she could like drive and then do all the things that the guy is supposed to do, like open the door, pull out the chair, and then next date they switch. Ooh. That way
I don't know
they
if
take
that's gonna
turns.
catch on.
They
but
take turns
maybe.
being the pampered one. You know what I mean?
But to me, pulling out my chair is not being pampered. Like, buying me roses or chocolates is being pampered. Like, I could care less about someone pulling out a chair for me.
I think it's polite, but I would just rather pull out my own chair because it's just so much easier.
Yeah.
Right. That's a relief because, you know.
But that's not everyone though, Matt. So I would definitely
Ask.
ask.
Yeah, you know, if you're going to eat dinner, be like, do you want me to pull out your chair?
Also, you can kind of tell by the person.
That would be a
Depends.
weird thing to ask.
But then if she's like, no, I'm okay, I can do it myself, I'd be like, okay, cool. But if she's like, sure, then do it. But if you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
No, because if she really wants that, I would like to make her feel special.
Then do it.
But that's such a weird thing to ask.
Then don't ask.
And just do it.
I guess.
Alright.
I mean, I've never been on a date, so I wouldn't know.
I don't think anybody would be insulted of you pulling out their chair. My contact just fell out of my eye.
You good?
No.
Careful, your
Use the
hands
mirror
are
if you need
dirty
to.
from the gym. I think
No,
I
I-
have wet wipes.
Can I put it in there? Now I have one contact in.
How do you open this?
It's fine.
I think they're kind of dry.
What is that supposed to do?
Just cleaned your hands.
Oh,
You
I
have to
can't put it
gel.
back in now.
No. Have you
So-
never used wet wipes?
No,
Oh, I have hand sanitizer.
It's
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
didn't
this
know-
is ruining the podcast.
no, that's fine. We'll leave it.
Okay.
So when in doubt, just take the more conservative approach, or ask. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a personal preference.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. It's 2019, man. Do what you want. Okay. Next topic of order.
Hey, do you remember that one time when? Okay, so this is gonna be like. Trying to think of how I want to tell this story. So it was obviously very funny for you guys. I'll just start telling it. Okay, so we were like elementary school age.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
I am too. I don't even remember that time.
I don't either.
So you were coming over to my house, which is like I usually go over to yours. So
Who?
that was
Both of us?
yeah, both of you.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
And then I had, because I was going through this phase at the time,
Mm-hmm.
High School Musical doll sets in my room.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember this?
I do
No.
not.
No? No way. Okay. So, you guys were coming over, and you arrived at my house, and I was like, oh no, I gotta put all these away. And I put them in my drawer, like, oh no, can't see this part of me, or whatever. And then you still ended up finding them, and you laughed.
Which one of
inevitably.
us? Both of us?
Yeah, both of you. I think Natalie, like, opened the drawer, and then you remember
Of
that?
course she did.
being so nosy. And, yeah, then you were like, this is hilarious. Amanda, get in here.
I don't remember this at all.
No? Oh
No.
my goodness. This was like a significant event for me.
Oh my
Are
gosh.
you embarrassed?
I think, like, at first, but then you just, like, laughed for, like, really hard for a long time, and then it was like, that was the end.
Oh, that's
I'm
so,
so
mean.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm over it now.
Are you?
Yeah,
Well-
I was rude back then. You just gotta forget all
I
of
was
that.
too.
You were not rude.
Yeah, I was.
No, you weren't. I was.
Yeah, you were rude to me.
Yeah, I just kind of walked over people. Especially you.
Yeah, you were so mean to me.
Matt would kind of stand his ground.
I would not.
Amanda wouldn't stand her
I would
ground.
like cry. You would hit me with hairbrushes.
Okay, we're not bringing that up, Amanda.
Yes, we are. Why would you hit her with hairbrushes?
Because I didn't want her to do my hair, and she would put the hairbrush in my hair and then pull me to the bathroom.
Hey,
Oh my
we were like
goodness.
sisters, so it's like,
That is cruel.
what can you do?
You
know
know
you're
what? I'm
supposed to
taking
go,
out
like-
the other contact to make it even. Because I have one in and one out.
We're just gonna watch you as you take out your contact.
Alright, it's out.
Oh, that's good.
Ugh,
Some people are really bad at that.
I can't look at it. It scares me.
You take your contacts out without a mirror?
I don't have contacts.
Do you wear contacts, Matt?
No.
Oh. Alright, you guys are
20/20
seeing for
vision.
free.
Yeah. That's a good way to think of it. Seeing for free.
How long is this?
Let's see. We're at 24 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to cover? What was it we were talking about? Oh, the High School Musical dolls. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, Matt.
Really sorry.
Oh, that's good.
So, Stranger Things Season 3, everyone watch it, please. So good.
I haven't finished it yet.
No spoilers.
I'm on
No
episode 7.
spoilers. Really good, though. That's all I have.
You can spoil it for me. I'm not watching.
No, Amanda hasn't watched the last episode.
I have not.
I have a confession to make. I have not seen any of Stranger Things.
You better get on that.
Watch it.
You're a couple years too late.
What if I'm not interested?
I wasn't interested either.
Who
I
forced you
was.
into it?
No one.
just society.
Yeah, because I didn't watch season 1 when it came out, and then season 2 came out, and everyone was saying how good it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, fine, I'll give it a chance. So I watched season 1 and 2, like, in a couple days. And then I was obsessed. And watched it again.
See, I've been watching from the beginning.
Have you?
I have.
It's very... I'm normally not into, like,
Sci-fi, yeah,
and
same.
video games. I was like, I don't think I'll really like
But
this.
I really
but
like
there's so
Stranger
much
Things.
more to
Yeah.
it than that.
I really like the 80s vibes.
Yes, the 80s, the
I'm
romance,
so into
the
it.
mystery. It's great.
Episode 7 had me so shook.
Episode 8 will have you even more shook.
It's really good, Matt. You should watch it. But season 2, I didn't like.
Season 2 was better than season 1.
No.
Yeah.
Season 1 was so much better.
But I think season 3 is better.
Season 3, I think so far has been the best.
Yeah. I think it's the best for different characters.
Yeah,
Like, it
okay, I
depends.
did not like Maxine in
See,
season
I
2.
loved her.
I didn't like her. And then in season 3, she's come around.
Yeah. I liked Steve better in season 2 than season 3.
No, I like Steve in season 3.
Not as good, though. He's still protective, but... Sorry, Matt, you're not included in this conversation.
I hated
move
Steve
away.
in season 1.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I have a question about Barb. Who is Barb, and why does everyone not like her?
Not like
No,
her.
I love
Everyone
Barb.
loves Barb.
Oh, so why does everyone love Barb?
Well, she got killed.
Barb reminds me a lot of
First couple
Natalie.
episodes. Okay, rude.
Because she doesn't drink, and
Okay.
she,
Do any of them drink?
yeah.
Like, barely.
I thought they were kids.
There's some teenagers, too.
Oh yeah, the little
Steve,
kids don't drink.
Nancy, Jonathan.
And she just, okay, I love Barb.
Barb was there for, like, 1 episode.
I still loved her.
Yeah.
Is she still like a big part of the plot or something?
Definitely
No.
not.
A little, maybe season 2. Like, references, but, like, nothing.
How is she in season 2?
No, like, references.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
No, in season 3, she hasn't even been mentioned.
No.
It's really sad.
well, I saw this one interview with Gayton, and he was saying, they asked, like, would you bring Barb back? And he said no,
Why?
because she was so innocent and nice and didn't deserve to die, which kind of, like, portrays the plot of how mean the monster is. Like, no one deserves to die.
Yeah.
Type, which made sense how he said it. Obviously, he said it a lot better than I did, but which is true.
So he wouldn't bring her back?
No,
But she didn't deserve to die.
no.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, he's saying
Because
that
they want the show to be as messed up as possible.
no.
No?
You'll just have to watch the interview.
Okay.
It was good how he explained it.
Because they want the show to be sad, right?
No, I guess they're just trying to show.
You know what made me mad in season 3?
What's that?
Is they barely showed Dayton. Well, they did.
They showed him a lot.
Okay, no, they showed him a lot. But they didn't show him with the rest of the kids.
Well, no. But he was with his buddy Steve.
Yeah. I just
So.
wish they would have shown them all together. Like, not even in one episode were they all together.
They are in the last episode. Watch it.
I'm going to whenever I get home and put in contacts.
You guys remember in like middle school when kids used to say they were dating, but it's like they just hold hands in the hallway?
Yeah.
That annoyed me so much.
Why?
Yeah.
Because there was so much drama over it. Like, oh, this girl cheated on this guy, and it's like none of y'all have ever dated. Chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's middle school. What
Middle
can you
school dating, or not even dating, relationships are not, they're, what's the word I'm looking for?
Frivolous.
do? Frivolous. What?
They're pointless.
Yeah, that's what I said.
There's
Did you?
there's no point to them at all.
Well,
Just enjoy being in middle school.
Yeah, enjoy spending your parents' money and being told what to do, and yeah, what you said.
Well, you have to make life a little interesting in middle school.
Well, yeah, but they can just go to the
If you
park.
tell a middle schooler to not do that, they're not going to.
I didn't have a boyfriend in middle school.
But did you have someone telling you that?
No.
So.
Yeah, actually, my mom was like, don't.
Did she? Lisa
yeah.
did?
Yeah, Lisa did.
Interesting.
I also couldn't find one for my life.
I think I had one all of elementary and middle
I
school.
had one in elementary.
Yeah.
And he got deported. So.
Deported?
Yeah.
Like
out of the country.
Why?
Because he wasn't legal.
Was that emotional for you?
A little bit. I think I was in 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you have a child relationship, Matt?
No.
Alright. Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I was never, on the hunt.
Yeah.
Well, they say if you're on the hunt, you won't find one.
Well, I'm not on the hunt and I still haven't found one.
Because I've seen so many videos about, what to bring to college or things I wish I knew before college.
Uh-huh.
And all of them say, don't look for a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? They were like, if you look, you will not find one.
Well, I haven't been looking and I still haven't found one.
Exactly.
And I'm going into my sophomore year of high school.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Honestly, I'm fine. It's fine.
Are you?
It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I feel the same way.
No,
Like,
but seriously, I don't need a boyfriend right now.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. But
Well, you can't drive.
I can't drive. And neither, they most likely couldn't either. And I'm happy where I am right now, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about you going to college.
Okay.
So, we've been friends for 13 years, I think.
Yeah,
Something
12 or
like that.
13.
That's a lot of Halloweens spent together.
A lot of Halloweens.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's goodbye.
Yep.
It is.
Next Halloween, it's just going to be me, Matt, Ryan, and Cooper.
Yeah.
No Natalie. It's going to be really sad.
Are you excited to go to college?
I am. Really excited.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. Not so much about the social aspect and being away from home. I'm really nervous about school
Mm-hmm.
and failing. Or not liking my major or something.
But you got to think about, our high school is harder than a lot of the other high schools in, I don't know, the middle of nowhere, in Missouri or somewhere. No
Yeah.
shame to Missouri, but
They've probably prepared you.
they've prepared you more, especially since we go to a huge school,
Yeah.
so that won't be an issue.
I hope so. I'm just scared since I'll be taking all these science classes that'll be what's happening? Because I feel in high school you don't learn as much, you just memorize.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You kind of figure out the system and you know how to do it. But with this, it's new,
Definitely.
really new.
All right. Good talk. This is going to be episode 4. I'm recording episode 3 with Justin tomorrow.
Okay.
So it'll be out of order chronologically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
thank you so much for having me.
Oh, of
Thank you.
course.
Bye, mountain viewers. Bye.
That's a good name.